The topic for this, how to use the AVERAGEX function, using the AVERAGEX function in DAX. Till now, we have calculated sum of discounted amounts. Formula is here, where if table name store type is this, then this one is the value should be, otherwise it should be the value. So now we will use average x function to calculate the average. What is x? X is how the x function in DAX works, where average uh, calculate like sum x function. So sum x function. So these function perform some aggregation based on expression. Like if I am doing calculation on based on sum or average, it will do sum and average, but x function do what x do, x will do filtering. So now what we are going to do, we are going to do table tool. We will calculate a new measure, and what we are going to do first, I just want to copy it because we don't need to retype it. New measure, it's working on it. So new measure name, I'm going average e-shop transaction amount. So I'm putting the name average e-shop transactions amount, and we are using average x function. You can see there are other functions. These are also DAX formula, which we can use for some specific calculation. For like averaging only, we should use average function. Average x. Now in average x, we can see there should be a table name and an expression. So table name is the similar, transactions will be, I'm copying that one values there here also, transactions. So what I will do here, put the table name. First I will give the name of table, transactions, then comma, expression is passed. So I'm going to use if expression, if table name within table, transactions, column name is store type. Store type is equal to, we are talking about only e-shop. Then it should return a value. Then value should be transactions total amount. Otherwise it should be 0. So the goal here is to calculate uh, average transaction amount for e-shop based on the total amount column, and next note the discounted amount. So when we apply averages function, we have to use the table name and define the expression for which, like, we want to uh, use the expression. So like some of the values, like average is the value. So store type should be only transaction, store type should be only e-shop, and transaction, what it will do, it will add the value for this one e-shop, otherwise it will ignore the value and return only 0. So if we just, if for, we are using if for filtering, checking a store type. So third expression is 0 here. If it is not e-shop type, it will return 0. Since, so when we are computing average, we can doing it for individual store type, and it is on, so we are using here for only e-shop. So for new after hitting enter, there will be a new measure. Average shop transactions amount has been added, and what we will do, we will now go to the report view, and what we can do, we just click here and we just drag and drop average. We can see a new column will be added, average e-shop transactions value. You can see here, and the amount is 963. Sorry, and the amount is 23857. But the total average, it will be divided by 3, and it will return this one value, not 3 by 4. So this is the average amount of column appear here. So what is the significant here is that all of non e-shop average calculation is 0. So this average is correctly computed for e-shop. So this is how about we can use average x function of DAX formulas in Power BI. Thank you. Thank you for watching my video.